I couldn't stop laughing because Michael kept on dancing the entire time. Welcome to From My Mother's Basement, the show where we talk about anime, manga, video games, sci-fi, comics, you name it.
Nerd fat white boys dancing, in my case.
It works well. I'm Jason.
And I am Michael.
And what have you been up to this past week, Michael?
Oh, well, let's see. I finally beat Mass Effect. Yeah, I know, several years too late, but hey, I finally did it. So I finally beat Mass Effect. I started Mass Effect 2, and I had a sort of to tie. Well, yeah, I'll tie it in with the other. To tie in with one of our other stories later. Actually, let's go ahead and go into it now. The fact that they announced finally the revamp of Final Fantasy XIV.
Yep.
I reinstalled my Final Fantasy XIV, then realized, oh crap, I don't have the money to buy a subscription right now, so I can't check it out. It's on hold. But it's installed and up to date at least. But what that did is that made me decide to fire up an exercise in masochism. By what masochism are you referring to, Michael? Well, I will tell you.
Oh, geez, here we go.
Yeah, I restarted Final Fantasy XIII.
Well, then you're with me then, because I'm at the end of Final Fantasy XIII, so.
I'm back at the beginning. And what's funny is, wow, your camera's doing weird shit. So I went to Final Fantasy XIII, and I discovered how long it's been since I played it.
Uh-huh.
The game sucked so bad the first time I played it, or I was just stressed out on Expo stuff, that the most current save I had prior to the other day was August 13th, 2010.
Okay, you beat me by a landslide, because my last game save when I renewed my playthrough of Final Fantasy XIII was November of last year. So yeah, you beat me by a landslide.
Yeah, so I'm going to actually attempt to make it through it this time, sporadically.
Okay.
But I have to say that having finished Mass Effect finally, and if it's spoilers, I'm sorry. But what the fuck was with that hero shot at the end?
Would you prefer
having
shot?
Saved the world from the evil of the Reapers? And I was just like, really? Really? Sounds like a bad propaganda piece for freaking Starship Troopers, you know?
Well,
Do you want to learn more? Click here.
Well, how much of Mass Effect 2 have you gone through? How far are you in?
I got to, well, okay, there's the whole Lazarus Project. I'm still not sure about that whole mess.
You love the voice actors, though, right?
Oh, yeah. Martin Sheen? Hell yeah.
Martin Sheen. Who else? Steve Bloom.
Which one's Steve Bloom? Who is he?
Steve Bloom's the when you first awake again, it's the balding guy with a bit of the 5 o'clock shadow.
The guy that gets shot in the first 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he shows up in like several other characters throughout the game.
Yeah, I noticed I've got the voice of the Krogan's the same for pretty much every Krogan.
There is, it's not much of a spoiler though, but there is a point later on where you meet another Krogan when they go to the homeworld.
Uh-huh.
That's voiced by Michael Dorn.
Oh, I was wondering who Dorn was. Okay. But let's see, where am I now? He just re-met up with Garrus.
Oh, okay.
And I figured out who Garrus was before I ran into him, because I was just like da-da-da-da-da-da. And it's just some Turian up there. I'm like, Turian, how much you want to bet it's fucking Garrus? And sure enough.
Oh, the assassin, yeah, with the blue armor, and you're like, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I'll bet you that's, sure enough, it's Garrus. Although it was nice to see Tally in the first 20 minutes of the game.
True. Just telling people in the chat right now that I know you guys are watching on the website, and you, of course, the Stickcam viewer is a little bit smaller than normal because it has a chat on there. I apologize. That'll be gone by next week.
Yeah, Mass Effect 2, I don't know. So far, I'm not impressed with Miranda. Of course, I spent until I figured out that the system won't let you, I spent all of Mass Effect 1 trying to get Shepard to hook up with Tali.
Did you go, I'm taking you with Male Shep, right?
Yeah, I went Male Shep.
Okay. Paragon or Renegade?
Paragon. Okay. Like hardcore Paragon.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, I got bonus points for how Paragon this guy was. And I got him up to level 50. So I got a whole bunch of stuff from that, although it's kind of hard to go back to level 4. But yeah, no, I spent the entire first game trying to get him to hook up with Tali.
Uh-huh.
Which I found out like 2/3 of the way through. Josh was pinging me, our friend Josh, he pings me, he's like, yeah, you can't do that. I'm like, fuck. So I have to pick between Ashley or the Asari. I said, forget, went with Ashley, got some side boob. Ooh, side boob. Boobies. So, But yeah, no, the game was fun. And now I'm partway to 2, and I'm taking on 13.
Okay, you kind of sound like similar where I'm at, because like I said, I'm going through Final Fantasy 13. I'm having to find myself grinding at one of the final levels, boss levels, because I didn't level up earlier on.
You didn't breed the golden chocobo so that you can duplicate Knights of the Realm? You can't take out Sephi in 3 hits? What's wrong with you?
No, I haven't done anything like that. I need to get Mass Effect 3, because I've played through 1 and 2.
You marathon that shit.
I marathon that thing hard. Like Mass Effect 1, I got on, and 1 and 2 I got on Steam sale for like $5.
Yeah, that's how I got them.
So I got them. Okay, cool. Mass Effect 1, marathon through that in like 8 hours. Just one day, bam, done. Okay, cool story.
Well, then you must not have done any side quests.
No, I literally just
because even taking as long as I did to do it, my total play time is over 20 hours.
Yeah, no, my first run through with Mass Effect 1 was literally just 8 hours. I just wanted to get to the story so I can get to Mass Effect 2.
Okay.
Mass Effect 2 was over 30 hours.
With or without side projects?
With side projects and DLC. Like, I did almost every single thing you could possibly do in the game. And it's so worth it.
My Steam thing's got 2 things for DLC, but I don't know how to get it to come down. And the fact that EA servers have been down lately. Every time.
Shock.
Really? Oh, no, EA's down again? Oh, what time is it? Oh, okay. Yeah. So that's what I've been doing game-wise. Anime-wise, not that much.
Not that much?
No, I've been playing around between the fact that my 3D Muse has finally returned. I've been working a lot on that, and then my Mass Effect.
Okay. Yeah, anime for me, I haven't been really watching much this past week. More so the fact I've just been working on just trying to find a job and looking at,
Oh, I do have one thing, though, for the games.
What's up?
They announced the release date of Mr. Pandaria.
Yeah, that's coming up real soon than expected,
September 25th, if I remember correctly. Let me look at that to verify.
Time to play for pandas in September. So.
Dude, I got in the beta, and, laugh all you want about the pandas. They kick ass.
Because of the pandas.
The pandas, the monk, I played it up through the first starting area, back when it was still kind of kludgy. But I got up through there as the monk, and let's put it this way: the last time I played the monk, the temp data for when you introduce yourself to Stormwind, if you go Alliance, literally you go and you introduce yourself to the King Varian of Stormwind, and it says placeholder text, "Hey girl." Seriously, that's how it says. That's how long ago I played. But the monks are pretty badass.
Okay.
They're a really good class. And the pandas, the level of detail, the amount of bones the rigging they did for the faces and the expressions. If they can do that to all the other races as well, which they're talking about doing over time.
Okay.
Because now that they've done it with the pandas, they're going to start updating all the other races' rigging, so they get more bones in the face, so you can get better expressions. And so hopefully they haven't announced yet what's in the collector's edition. Okay. They've shown the digital deluxe download. Yeah, you know what? Pardon my language, but fuck that.
You want the physical.
Give me the physical. I've got Wrath of the Lich King, Burning Crusade, and Cataclysm. I'm a collector's edition whore. Down here, I've got StarCraft 2 and Diablo 3 collector's editions. When it comes to Blizzard,
I get kind of worried when you're talking about that and you're pointing down and no.
Well, okay, my desk has a shelf down here, guys. Okay. See, this is what I'm talking about. So,
I'm looking forward to playing Borderlands 2 when that comes out. Did you ever play the first one?
I've got Borderlands.
Someone's car alarm goes off right side your house.
Yeah, it's the same derp that always does it. Anyway, I've played Borderlands 1 partially. I haven't finished it. That's the problem is I've got all these games that I've played partway through and I haven't finished. Like, I am a gnat's ass from finishing Saints Row 3.
Did you enjoy Professor Genki?
Oh, Professor Genki's pretty awesome, I gotta tell you. Professor Genki's pretty badass. But no, I'm like a gnat's ass away from finishing that. I've just been doing all the side quests.
Right.
That game is messed up. That game out GTA's GTA.
All right. Well, should we continue on with the
yes, please.
Some game news, or should I go on my massive trade against NBC in the Olympics?
Well, I don't know. Do you have anything else game wise? The thing that tied in with my playing Final Fantasy 13.
Yeah, I have the trailer for Final Fantasy 14, A Realm Reborn, also known as We Screwed Up So Bad We Need to Start From Scratch.
Yeah, and they did. Trust me, I was on it. It was crap. Please, play it.
All right, we'll play this, and then we'll talk a little bit afterwards.
Can you say total and complete retcon rewrite?
I was going to say, so Final Fantasy 14, The Two Towers,
Well, no, it's not so much Two Tower. Well, it's a little bit, but you've got this whole timey-wimey, spacey-wacy thing. We were blazing hell till the future. That is so not the original storyline of this game.
Yeah, no, they
literally retconned the entire effing thing.
They did, and they announced on the website the new game story, which is the history of Eorza has been marked by a cycle of prosperous astral and disastrous umbral eras, and now the land stands poised to enter another age of decline, a period known as the Seventh Umbral Era. On the
Reapers.
On the eastern border, the Galian Empire masses its troops for invasion, while the native beastmen tribes summon their deities. Okay.
Reapers much?
Yeah. Where's the 7 rings that...
No. Not ring rates. Reapers.
Oh, okay, Reapers. Sorry, my bad.
Because it's the whole cycle of...
You're right. My bad.
The only reason that popped to mind is I just finished Mass Effect.
Oh, okay, yeah. Besides, if we want to delve more into it, I don't think protein technology would work well in this situation.
I don't know, that'd be pretty badass.
We have magic, we have guns, we have death rays.
We have Thor. We have a Hulk.
Yeah. Damn it. For one who never played 14 the first time around, I only played Final Fantasy 11 only a little bit.
11. Jesus, I played 11 for 2 years, and I still only made it to level 32.
Wow.
Oh, God, that game was grindtastic. It was beautiful. It was freaking beautiful,
now,
but it's...
Here's the question for you, though. Will you give Final Fantasy 14 a second shot, pun intended?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
I'll give it a chance. It's not going to take me away from WoW. Not that WoW for me has been one of those... I'm also the type of player that I don't get addicted to a game.
Oh, really?
I could play a game for 3 weeks straight and then go, okay, I'm done, and walk away. And then I'll come back at it a month, 2, 3, 4 months later. For example, Star Wars Galaxies, the first Star Wars MMO. I was in the last beta and in the launch. I played that game for 5 years. I had an active account. I am their dream subscriber because I'll play it for a while. I'll keep the subscription going just because I don't want to lose my character.
Right.
But I'll walk away for months at a time.
I guess I'm kind of the same with you on that because the fact, you and...
Yeah, that's why I haven't seen you in WoW lately.
WoW. And I started the 6-month subscription and I played for 2 months and I haven't played for another 2 months since? So
yeah, we need to fix that since they're launching Mists and there's a lot of dungeons you need to go through.
Yes, very much so. But okay, so when that one comes out, maybe I'll give it a shot. I know, Michael, you'll give it a shot and we'll give a little review of it when it first comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing that we want to talk about video games somewhat is something that ties into something that, Michael, I know you are absolutely looking forward to, which is Phantasy Star Online 2.
Oh, God. And there's more PSO news?
Yes, there is, but not from PSO. It's from Sega, but not from PSO.
Oh, God. Okay. I know what you're talking about.
Another Sega game that we've talked about before,
But they need to bring to the West, goddammit.
Yes, they do. And we've already talked about the whole thing about why it was at E3 and we're judging interest. Just bring the damn game over.
Did they have it at E3?
They did. They had it playable at E3 in English. The English text and whatnot. And they even showed it on the giant, video screen. And the rep there basically said, oh, it's only there to gauge interest.
And how packed was that section?
Who knows? It was only on one system in the back.
And did you see...
I didn't go to E3, so I couldn't...
Oh, okay. I thought you meant...
Everybody I've talked to who went to E3 saw it, they played it, they liked it, but they didn't specify whether it was a line or anything, so...
Okay.
So we'll see. But let me show you the pictures from this. Yes, Hatsune Miku Project Diva F has a new outfit for their upcoming game. And there it is. It's to tie in. It's a Phantasy Star Online style outfit for a new song that's actually, strangely enough, about net game addiction. So you have a couple different pictures of her right here. It's a full outfit. It's pretty cute.
Is it really sad that I know what class and race she was going for?
No, that's not sad whatsoever. So it's kind of cool that other games are getting into the spirit of, PSO2.
Mm-hmm. Well, other Sega properties anyway.
Other Sega properties, at least, yeah. Now, I'm wondering, though, will this reverse? As in, will she all of a sudden appear in, one of the towns?
That's a really good question. It would make sense. They're virtual idols, so it's entirely feasible as like some sort of secret unlockable. But
True.
I don't know that I necessarily see Krypton going that route. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, it'd be pretty awesome.
It would be. Okay.
I always email Ito and ask him.
You could. Use those contacts, damn it. Okay. Well, anything else on the video game side before I start on something?
I think that's good. Let's talk about Her Majesty's Secret Service.
Let's rage on this. So, about, I would say a few hours ago, about 5-6 hours ago now, the Olympics opening ceremony happened in London. Almost every single country in the world was showing it in real time. It was just a live stream. They showed up there. They had their own commentators and whatnot. Except for the United States. NBC, with their multi-billion-dollar deal for, broadcasting rights here in the States and whatnot, decided that they're going to do, in this day and age of instant social media, it's going to be a tape delay. I mean, it starts I think in 2 minutes now on the Western Coast. It makes no friggin' sense to me. The fact that they even decided not to just ignore it, but they thought let's be cool and hip and do a live tweet, just a live blog of the events of the Olympic ceremonies without streaming it in real time.
Okay, so this thing started at 7:30?
For the West Coast, it starts now.
Okay, go off of me. I need to go tell Nikki or she'll kill me.
No problem. I'll start that up. So, yeah, I'm just amazed at that it started, that 6 hours ago. And NBC was like, okay, we're going to do a live blog of the entire, opening ceremonies. Oh, we're going to show it to you later so we can get more viewers and pay and charge upwards of millions of dollars for commercial slots. How much do I hate thee right now, NBC? The fact that there's the live blog would compensate for that. No, it won't. There was many tech blogs, many websites, even major competitors, and even some people within NBC themselves were tweeting out links to live streams, that pirated streams you can find online. Hell, I found a stream from a friend that actually had the BBC One stream of it. And I watched the entire thing live with a bunch of other people and thoroughly enjoyed it. I can talk to people, I can watch people via Twitter and IRC and whatnot, and we can talk back and forth about what's going on in real time. But NBC was just like, no, we're just going to show it later on. You were
I'm back.
Freaking moron, NBC. Yeah.
Well, they wanted to maximize their audience, probably.
Yes. They're wanting to maximize their widespread audience and charge a hell of a lot of money for commercials. This is almost a damn right betrayal of their friggin' country, in my opinion. Let me say this. You're the only company in one of the only countries in the entire world that thought a tape delay in this day and age was proper. And you're wrong.
Well, no, you're right. They should have done a live feed and then a rerun on tape delay.
That would have been perfect. You do
that way they would significantly maximize their audience.
Exactly. You do the live stream, you do your blog at the same time.
Looks gorgeous in high def, I'll tell you that.
Oh, yes, it does. You do you can do at the bottom this section presented by Citibank or whatever and whatnot. And then when you do the rerun, you can throw in your commercials. That way you spend most of the day streaming this event that people all over the world, literally all over the world, want to watch. And you gain so much money in revenue and ads and whatnot that way. Not this, we're going to do tape delay. I've already watched the entire thing. Aside from my rant, screw you, NBC. The actual event itself was fantastic. It as a lot of the other reviewers
I'm hoping that you realize that there's going to be a really short post show because I'm going to miss. How long was the opening ceremony? If it's only half an hour, I'm going to kill you.
3 hours long.
How much will I miss in the first 30 minutes?
You have DVR. You can go back, right?
No.
Oh shoot! I will send you a link. This is so bad. NBC screwed
up. Am I going to miss the really cool shit?
Some of it, yes. My apologies.
It's okay.
I'll send you a link.
You guys are more important than something I can catch online.
Yeah. Besides,
that doesn't sound right. We are online.
It's to the point where they had numerous live streams going online showing the Olympic, the opening ceremonies in real time. And I checked this before before we started our show. Mm-hmm. There were already 7 torrents of the entire opening ceremonies in high def. So there are ways to watch it. So I'll go through a quick recap. I'm not getting too much spoilers. Then again, it's just an opening ceremony. It is
due to circumstances beyond our control. Our show will be in half an hour. No, I'm not going to do that to you guys. I'm not going to do that to you guys.
I'll make this as quick as possible. So
no, we'll just go normal.
Starts off with this countryside. They cover the entire base.
Yeah, the part where I just turned Nikki to it is when they're showing the cliffs of Dover.
Okay, but inside the stadium itself, they covered the entire floor with grass and hills and trees and whatnot. And I was like, am I watching a scene from Lord of the Rings, or is this... I was totally expecting, just
Everybody knows the Shire's in New Zealand. Come on.
Didn't you know they're doing a joint venture this year? No.
I see.
So they had, this whole thing.
Where the elves live.
They started talking about how Britain's become very powerful in the Industrial Revolution. And in the next, 10 minutes, it's synchronized chaos. As you have, multiple groups going around and doing different choreographed things here and there and whatnot. But at the same time, over the thousands of volunteers they have for the opening ceremonies, at certain points, it was literally pulling grass up by the yards and rolling it up and taking it off, revealing this multi-industrial...
Okay, hold on. So you're saying they rolled it up?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not the way you described it to me earlier. Okay. You described it to me earlier like they were literally clamping out chunks of grass on the going. Damn, that's impressive. I mean, no, don't get me wrong. Rolling up beds of... I forget what it's called, but you know the stuff, the turf.
Right.
That's pretty impressive, but the idea that they were just doing rips and clumps to show it was a little more impressive in my mind.
Yeah. I gotta exaggerate for the yeah.
Okay.
But they really were just pulling it off the set, the giant set.
Right.
And to the point they were literally erecting 5-story tall chimney stacks that were smoking and everything. I'm like, okay, that's a cool effect. That's pretty cool. They were bringing stuff from underground that was bringing up via hydraulics, and they looked on its side like giant, gears going back and forth. They really got into the industrial age, and then they had this whole thing where at one end they were starting an iron mill.
Would you like some tea? Sorry.
And so you see this trail of hot metal and whatnot go around the set into the center with this giant circle. Mm-hmm. And then they start lifting it up and whatnot, and start sparks fly and everything. And now from the behind overhead, all the other rings appear and they start flying up. So in the middle, in a sea of fireworks, they literally forged the Olympic rings.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
That was cool. I was giving it props on that. From there, they start moving into the history of Britain in terms of its pop culture. Talked about with music. From the 50s to the 90s, to 2000s, they literally had hip hop. They had Beatles. They had the freaking Prodigy playing it.
That's pretty badass, right there.
And of course, they were showing clips of musics and whatnot. They also got into the digital age where they had a little story of this guy and girl hooking up, and you had text show up on the screens and whatnot. They actually had, and I can't remember his name for the life of me, the original actual inventor of the World Wide Web on there, and he got a standing ovation.
Al Gore?
I'm so waiting, if I can finish this and watch that before that part shows up, I'm so waiting for the NBC commentators to go, wasn't that Al Gore? I'm so waiting for that. Because then I will literally take a flight over to London.
God.
I will land there the next morning, find where they're at right now, and smack them.
You know, I actually have friends who live in London. I can
make this happen. Oh, yeah. So it gets to that. A lot of cool stuff. I'm not going to spoil all the stuff. I mean, there was a cool thing between Daniel Craig as 007 and the actual Queen doing a skit.
Oh, man.
That was cool.
Am I going to get out of here in time to see that part?
Yes, you will. We'll make sure we're out at that time.
Okay.
And it ends. There's a lot more stuff that happens, but at the end, the way they do the torching is awesome. But at the end, it comes.
Was it or was it not the Doctor?
No, there was no Doctor Who throughout
no
the
Spacey
entire.
Weezy Timey Wimey?
None. And there's one point through the music montage where everyone I was talking about in line swore they heard the TARDIS, and then that was it. No Doctor, no nothing. No David Tennant, no Matt Smith, no nothing.
David Tennant, have him light the torch. That would have been...
The way they did the torch this year was awesome. I will say that.
Okay.
It was awesome.
Okay.
But at the end, to wrap the entire thing up, they have Sir Paul McCartney come up there with his band and get together 70,000 plus people in a great rendition of Hey Jude. It was
awesome.
Awesome. So... The opening ceremonies is awesome. I'm looking forward to the Olympics. Screw you, NBC. And that's my rant.
Oh, no, that's fine. NBC is many things. Supremely Intelligent is not among them. Even if they do, I mean, come on. They own Sci-Fi Channel.
Yeah.
Okay? And most of the stuff that's on that channel is shite.
Hey, we used to be about sci-fi and science and cool stuff. Now we show wrestling.
No, yeah, the wrestling part makes no freaking sense to me.
Yeah.
Hana Collector is kind of cool. But, you know, they have the few reality shows that are actually worthwhile, in my opinion.
Blue in the chat says, you're being kind with the stuff they show on Sci-Fi. Yes, we are.
Okay, I like Warehouse 13. I loved Battlestar Galactica. I'm not... Even though I'm getting kind of sick of U.S. ripping off British television, I do kind of like their version of Being Human.
Okay. I haven't seen that yet. I like the UK version. So
I watched it all on Hulu. I haven't even seen the UK version. That's not true. I've seen 2 episodes of the UK version. But I watched it all on Hulu in a marathon at one point. It's actually pretty good. The guy they've got playing, you watch Fanboys, right? The movie?
Oh yeah, I love that movie.
The kid who's set to inherit the father's car dealership, he's the werewolf.
Oh, okay.
So he's got that way he acts of freaking out about stuff completely fits with the werewolf character. And then of course they got the brooding pretty boy to play the vampire. But what's really cool, have you watched Being Human?
Only the UK version. I haven't seen the American.
Okay, as far as I know, they pretty much follow the same storylines. They just change the locations.
Okay.
Do they do the thing where they dig the vampire queen up? Or the daughter of the vampire queen?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. The girl who's playing her, do you remember Dollhouse?
Yeah.
The Asian chick on Dollhouse who's actually Australian?
Yeah.
She's the queen. She's the queen's daughter.
Oh, okay. I gotta watch this
now. It's actually really freaking good.
Okay, I will give it.
I'm impressed.
Sega fan in the chat writes, "Yeah, they got rid of anime on Sci-Fi and they just started Star Blazers." Yeah, I remember the anime.
Yeah, no, what they need to do with Star Blazers is they need to nix the whole Star Blazers concept and run it as it really was with the original dialogue. Sub that shit. I want to see Battleship Yamato.
Actually,
Ishiguro deserves for us to stream the
original Macross series. Not this Robotech.
Never going to happen.
I know.
Not as long as
Damn you, Harmony Gold.
Harmony Gold's the reason we don't have freaking Macross Frontier.
Yeah, that's annoying as hell.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I appreciate Robotech. Oh, speaking of which, I'm sorry. Mini rant, side jump.
Okay.
At Comic-Con this year. They had the anniversary of I'm sorry, it wasn't at Expo. I was talking with my friend at Comic-Con about it. I think it was at one of Expo's panels where Harmony Gold's talking about how they're talking about the history of anime.
Okay.
And that how anime was brought to the United States by Robotech. that was the first Japanese cartoon to get airplay in the United States. To which he's like, excuse me, what about Astro Boy, Kimba the Lion, Gigantor, aka Tetsujin 13, I think it was. Tetsujin something.
But yeah.
Yamato, Speed Racer. I realize this maybe before you were born, but I mean, it's like Harmony Gold is so. And the thing is, reps of Harmony Gold were hosting the panel.
And yet,
and they're like, we brought, and it's like, no, assholes, you didn't.
You're limiting the freaking quality.
You may have brought it to you may have enhanced its popularity, but you did not bring over Japanese animation. I'm fucking sorry.
That's like Al Gore saying he invented the internet.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, they at least had a hand in the popularization of anime. But
yeah,
oh my god! Because I remember hauling ass from high school, hauling ass home to watch it. To watch the show on channel 13, because oh my god, they killed Roy Fokker. Not they killed him and he miraculously comes alive. No, they killed that motherfucker.
That's what I love about anime and stuff like that. That when people need to die, for the most part, they die. They don't come back. They don't.
Well, and that's what I loved about it. It wasn't sugar coated. It wasn't the Scooby Doo crap. Not that I didn't like Scooby Doo at the time, but you know what I mean. Oh god! So yeah, Harmony Gold is convinced that they brought over Japanese animation.
Oh,
it's all them. You know what?
Yeah, pretty much.
And there's our explicit tag for this episode.
All right, cool.
Okay,
HP1 says, if anyone asks, you two invented the live stream. Yes.
Oh no, I'm not going to take that away from Leo Laporte. We invented the anime rant. How's that?
Okay, there we go. We can do
we'll take that one.
Well,
even though that's not true.
Kind of tie a little bit of the anime into this next article. On a side note, I find it funny that I've been trying to get my family, including my mom.
The whole show is fucking side notes.
It's fine. It's good. It's good ranting. But I find it funny that I've been trying to get my mom to watch some anime, like even the Ghibli films. You know, Princess Mononoke, Spirited Away.
Your mom's never seen Mononoke?
No. But here's the thing. She's like, anime is cartoons for kids and whatnot. Yet, she absolutely adores Kimba the White Lion.
She doesn't realize it's anime.
No, I've told her that. And she's like, but that was when I was young. That was still, anime is still cartoons and whatnot. I don't watch them. I'm like, anyways.
No, you want to freak your mom out? Didn't you say your mom just started dating for the
Yeah, she just went on her date in the first time in 30 some odd years last weekend.
Show her Perfect Blue.
You're a horrible man. I will do this.
Here, Mom, it's a date movie.
Holy shit. Oh, we are horrible people.
Oh, we're going to hell.
All right, well, let's move on to this bit of anime stuff. Wow, it's already 7:45.
Time flies when you're having rants.
Oh, yes. All right, here's another one we're going to rant about.
Oh, wait a minute. Go ahead.
All right, so the CW, you can find it on multiple broadcast channels out there. They have been working on trying to acquire the rights for a drama adaptation of a very famous bit of work. You might have heard before, Mike, called Battle Royale.
Yeah, so, as a drama.
Get this crap. Okay, so this wasn't the first time. They're actually starting to try to push through now. They tried this back in 2006. They wanted to make initially an American live-action film adaptation. And then killed it off due to the Virginia Tech shootings. There went that.
Okay, that makes sense.
And then in 2009, they were going to try again. And then they announced Hunger Games. And there are many similarities between the two. And even though, yes, we all know Battle Royale came well before Hunger Games.
Uh-huh. Did it come before the books?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yet, the studio did not put it out there because they didn't want to seem like a copycat.
Like that's ever fucking stopped Hollywood.
Exactly. And so now they're doing it again, and they want to give it pick up a theme in a completely different way. Much like, and I quote, the CW's The Vampire Diaries found success even in the wake of the first Twilight movie. Why? Why the hell are you doing this?
Is this going to be like Gyno and Godzilla, where it's Godzilla in name only?
Yeah, basically. They seriously want to get the licensing rights to turn Battle Royale into an hour-long drama series.
Oh my god.
Public broadcast.
Can they get Beat Takeshi to do it?
Yeah, right.
That'd be awesome.
It would be awesome, but it would not be on the
that would
CW.
make it awesome.
It just had to. I had to facepalm the first time I read this, because just like, no. CW, stick with your Toonzai, show your Yu-Gi-Oh, show your Dragon Ball, go have fun with that. Don't do this.
I don't know. The idea of them doing a live-action drama version of Yu-Gi-Oh terrifies me.
So many different connotations too. You activated my trap card.
Oh god. Oh my god. Justin Bieber in drag. That's the ultimate trap card.
Holy cow.
Oh, that's
good
funny.
times.
That's messed up.
Yeah, okay. So enough of that.
Moving on.
Yeah, screw you NBC, screw you CW.
That's right up there with the animated version of Supernatural, which is really sad because I'm friends with the producers of that anime. They're actually like a couple of the contacts that I consider friends that produce that, and I'm like, really? I'm sorry.
I still remember when you told me the story of back when both of us were still working for SPJA. You had the Blu-ray copy, and you went to the CEO.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
And basically said, yeah, the producers, well, how about you give the story? Because
I did it with a straight face.
Yeah.
So I basically come back from Japan, and I've got the Supernatural Blu-ray, and I'm like, yeah, you know, they were saying that they really, really would like for you to take a look at it, read it, and if you could offer an endorsement for this anime and you know, explain to people that it's really actually really good and that it's worth their time and they really need to watch it. And he looks at me and goes, how is the anime real? I'm like, it's crap. It's like, okay, I suppose I can do it. Do they really want? And at that point I broke. I just couldn't keep a straight face any longer. I strung him along for like 25, 30 minutes.
Oh, perfect.
And he looked at me, he's like, you're a fucking asshole. I'm like, tag. And the thing is, he believed it for me because I'd never pulled any crap like that on him before.
Oh, good times. All right, shall we move on to some good news instead of ranting and raving like we normally do?
Do we have good news? Yes, okay.
We do have good news. Courtesy of our good friends over at Google.
Oh, that's not good news either. It's good news for Kansas. It's not good news for us.
It's good and bad news.
Okay, go ahead.
So, a year ago, Google made the whole announcement they want to give an entire town, fiber to the house. And they did this
yes, because they're so magnanimous.
Yeah, yes. And so they decided to do a competition, and Kansas City won. So Google recently been throwing down miles and miles of, pipe and fiber for the setup. And now they've gotten to the point where you can actually start ordering it if you're in Kansas.
Yeah, keyword Kansas.
Yeah. Well, here, let me show you this quick little video they tagged along with, how to get fiber from Google. And then we'll talk a little more about it.
Okay, guys, seriously, this South Park commercial? Because you gotta get fiber, because fiber's badass. Yeah.
With your fiber hood and your fiber and your dog.
I'm sorry, that was actually like all borderline South Park animation.
It kind of was.
Okay, guys, seriously.
Okay, yes, they're starting with one town. And the only way you can get it in if you're in one of the little counties within Kansas City.
Well, no, they're fiber hoods. Yeah, they're not. It's not all of Kansas City.
Yeah, it's only parts of it.
And you pay the $10, and if not enough people register, oops.
Well, maybe you get it.
Do you get your $10 back?
It doesn't say. Who knows? But just
this has potential to be really awesome.
It does, and the packages they're going to be offering for the fiber hoods who actually, get enough subscribers. Which, by the way, I think is actually a good.
Well, looking at the numbers they posted for those neighborhoods, the numbers they posted, if those numbers that showed up at the various things were the amounts of subscribers they need to get, Depending on the size of those neighborhoods, that's not bad.
No, it's not.
I mean, I think the biggest one I saw there was 91.
And I give them props on the marketing aspect of this. They could easily spend hundreds of millions of dollars if they were to do this countrywide.
Try billions.
Try billions, okay, fine. Tons of money to advertise the fact that, hey, you should switch over to Google Fiber and whatnot. This way, they literally say only the sections that have the most interest will actually get it first, and then it'll spread out from there. That puts all the marketing into the consumer's hands, basically saying...
Right, grassroots.
If I want it, I will sign up for it, and I will bug my family. I will bug my neighbors. I will bug Town Hall. I will do the advertising to get it in there.
I want my digital cheesy poofs.
Hey, for the fact that I would get... let me talk about the prices they would get. So, the $10 for the pre-registration. If you want to start, you go into it and you get approved, there's a $300 installation fee. From there, if you want just their free basic service, you get 5 meg up, 5 meg down, free.
Now here's the thing. Is it synchronous guaranteed, or are they going to throttle your ass?
Guaranteed. The whole thing about this is that the internet should not be throttled. It's not throttled whatsoever.
So this is net neutrality on the extreme.
Exactly.
Okay.
Plus, this is another way for them to go to all the other ISPs in the country going, you can do this, quit giving us the bullshit and you have to throttle.
Yeah, these are only bits. It's not like you have to pay for them.
Exactly. So free after the installation fee, 5 meg up, 5 meg down, done. For $70 a month, you get gigabit internet to your freaking house.
I would pay $70 a month for gigabit. Hell, I'd pay $120 a month for gigabit.
But if you get $120 as you talk about that, not only do you get gigabit internet, but also 2 terabytes of local storage, a brand new Nexus 7 tablet, and a TV box with a cable lineup. They just beat every single ISP out there.
If you're in Kansas.
That's the only problem. It's only in freaking parts of Kansas City. This better expand out ASAP.
Yeah, they need to start somewhere, obviously. And God love them. I hope they can do it. I hope they can make it work. I would love to have that kind of speed available to me. I guarantee it's not going to appear in the apartment complex I'm living in now, but by the time it does come around, maybe I'll be moved into a house.
I mean, I pay, well, my family and we pay a good deal amount for Fios right now, which includes cable boxes and for multiple rooms. And then the internet we have right now is, they say 35 up, 35 down. I've seen it as high as 46 down, 36 up. Which is
are you guaranteed synchronous?
The guaranteed synchronous is actually 20, I believe. The guarantee is 20, and then
pretty good, actually.
For another $40 a month, though, I can bump that to 150 down, 65 up. But I don't need that right now.
Yeah, unfortunately,
I live all the bandwidth, but
I live in an AT&T town. We don't get that.
I'm sorry.
We don't even have. I don't think we even have Uverse, which is AT&T's fiber.
Okay.
We don't even have Uverse here.
I had Uverse for a little while, and it was okay.
The DS. I've got 2 connections in my apartment. Mm-hmm. I've got my cable, which is what we're on now, through Time Warner. Mm-hmm. Love it to death. When I started working from home, commuting for work, I brought in a DSL line. Mm-hmm. They originally told me when I bought it, they guaranteed me 1 meg, sustained up.
And it's not been that case, or?
Oh no. It's 1 meg down if I'm lucky. 512 up.
Oh, even horrible.
And I called them up and I'm like, your guys said that. No, we don't even have that offer. Oh, really? We got a problem, children. My career is hanging on this shit.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been going round and round with them on that one.
Okay. The only thing is, yes, I have really nice internet speeds and whatnot. Unfortunately, we pay out the ass for it.
Yeah.
Right now,
welcome to California.
The 4 cable boxes and the internet, we pay $220 a month.
For 4 cable boxes and internet with 25 sustained.
Yes.
That's...
Given what it is, it's not bad considering what other ISPs are offering in the area.
Yeah.
Freaking touch that. But it's still, a good chunk of money.
Google, come to California.
Yeah. Come on,
You're based in freaking Bay Area, for crying out loud.
Bay Area. I've been to your place. Just hook up a few 100-mile cable from there. Give me a little jack. I'll be fine.
Yes, run 100 miles just for Jason.
Yes, because I'm that important. Because this show needs to be broadcasted everywhere in multiple languages.
Yeah, no.
Okay. A man can dream.
And one day, perhaps. But at this point in time, the algorithms aren't good enough.
Nope.
But speaking of algorithms, let's move on to another topic.
All right.
The folks at Yamaha came up with something really awesome.
Oh, yes, they did.
They have, for those of you who are familiar with the Vocaloid concept, Vocaloids, everybody thinks Miku, Luca, Rin and Lin, and all the other characters. Technically, the characters are voice packs. They're data packs. Mm-hmm. The actual Vocaloid is a software. It's a speech/singing synthesis software that the idea is you type in lyrics, and then using your keyboard and an editing program, you can give it song. Well, Yamaha has been working to update this, partially trying to capitalize on the popularity of Miku and the other Krypton characters. They recently released a real-time touch interface editor with a keyboard synthesizer that's Android-based.
Yeah, it's amazing what this thing can do.
If they get to the point where they can... I want this really bad. Do you have the video for it?
Yeah, I do. I mean, to backtrack a little bit, they had an initial prototype last year, but that was just a keyboard and an extra couple of buttons here and there to do the phrases, the syllables. But this thing is just like streamlined and just sexy. I'm going to skip a little bit into it so you guys start seeing what they can do, and we'll show just a little bit of this.
The sound as a music. So I will show you.
All right.
So this is here's a melody, and I already typed this, and yeah, this is the singing. And if you want to change the lyrics, you have the two ways now. One, you can type by yourself, and type with the soft keyboard,
of course.
And also, one more thing, you can, the voice typing.
You can speak it.
Yeah, you can speak it.
And so just to clear something up for the readers, this is a 3-octave prototype of the Misolu synth. And what you're running here is you have an Android tablet.
Yeah.
And you're using this tablet exclusively for voice to text.
Yeah, this is
so it's using the Google voice to text API and it's sending it over Bluetooth to the synth right now.
This is one of the reasons we are using this software running on Android.
Right on. So should we try it? Should we be crazy? All right, I'll say something.
Okay, so wait.
We can keep the music. I'll try to
Okay. So.
Are you happy today?
Yes. And if you want to synthesize the lyrics, yes.
Perfect.
And yeah.
I picked the right number of words.
Oh yeah.
The right syllables.
And also
cool.
You can you want to edit they like it's like that.
Right.
Or if you double tap and you can get the menu, you can change the words if you want, you can retype or delete and edit, or you can talk again, that kind of
Can you sing or talk at the same time?
But yeah, that's how crazy is that?
Yeah, no, it's. I want to see that thing out of the prototype stage. When that thing comes out of the prototype stage, that is sexy.
Oh God, the original, like I said, just a keyboard and extra syllables. This thing almost looks like a damn near finished product.
Well, except for the fact that they're running the speech synthesizer off of a separate tablet. I suspect eventually they'll incorporate it into the unit since it's Android based.
And I think the next step beyond this, before it jumps onto to public release, I could easily see this doing like possibly in real time, maybe, or
I mean, real time. Well, that's why they're using the Google API. I mean,
Right.
I mean, you saw that was a pretty speedy translation,
It really was.
and the fact that it had enough heuristics in it that it could calculate the syllable basement was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I want it.
Please now, yes,
Yes,
now?
please.
Yamaha, come on, please.
Come on, hook a kitty up. We got to go. I got songs to write. I got Luca to sing.
I was on a massive Vocaloid kick yesterday. I literally spent a good 4 hours just rummaging through my Vocaloid.
These need use.
Yes, they do. Damn it. Wish I had legit physical copies of those. I need physical copies. I need to go back to Japan.
Yeah, so do I. Some kind of
Good
bad.
excuse, yeah. Let's just go.
Yeah, let's go buy Vocaloid stuff.
All right. Well, it's already past 8 o'clock. Do we want to?
I can't think of anything else.
Anything I was going to talk about? We can talk about for next week. I know next week I'll be talking about a bunch of news from Black Hat and DEF CON, the two.
Well, actually, just to clarify, I will not be on the show next week because I have meetings regarding the new show, not new convention show. So I will. There's a possibility if I get up to San Francisco early enough and can get into a piece of internet, I may be able to join through my laptop. But I can't guarantee it at this point. So
No worries. I will let you guys know, or we will let you guys know before, I'd probably say next Wednesday, whether or not there will be an episode. I'm hoping to get a guest on the show in case Michael is unable to make it due to his meetings. So we'll have something planned for you guys. We'll let you guys know.
And then following that, after that, we should be standard every week for a very long time. Up until October, I don't have another trip planned. So,
okay. Anything else you want to add before we wrap this up?
Go USA.
Yeah.
Screw NBC. Go USA.
I sense a trend going on.
Oh. Something else. Very brief. Did they dip the flag at the presentation of the flags?
They did not. The United States did not. But though I heard, I can't confirm because I did an errand when that part was going on, that USA was not the only country that did not dip their flag.
USA is the only country that has never done it.
Yeah.
Can you say ego?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Don't get me wrong. I love being a North American. I love living in this country. I enjoy the rights that I have that are being abridged every day. But
You think you're free. That's funny.
Freaking sake. I mean, all it is an acknowledgement of, hey, it's basically like nodding your head to the royalty saying, thank you for having us. But no, we are America the mighty with the penis of doom. We will not ship.
Exactly.
Sorry. Okay. Rant over.
Oh, no.
I'm not anti-American. I'm very much American, but there are things where I'm just like, really? Our ego's that big?
About Team USA that I laugh about. One, the fact that they didn't dip the flag due to whatever reason they have. Second, they have all these brand new outfits just to walk around.
That were made in China.
They were made in China. Yeah. I'm like, we have the ability we have the technology to create these, outfits in time and in multiple versions well before the Olympics.
Yeah, we had time when they announced that the ones were made in China.
Yeah.
It's not like they didn't have the measurements. It's not like we don't have the people willing to do it.
Yeah. It was just, why? Why? America, that's why.
It's America, damn it.
All right, everybody. Well, we're going to wrap this up. Thank you very much for joining us.
Yes, thank you for joining and tolerating our rants.
Oh, it was a fun episode. Come on.
It was.
We had some laughs and whatnot. We got some rage in there. It was good times. But let me go ahead and start playing the...
Oh, they're tearing up the floor. I'm missing it. Oh, well.
All right. Well, I'll get you the link so you can
all righty.
watch this thanks to our friends over at NBC.
Yes, thank you, NBC.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you very much. And from Promo's Basement...
That is very loud.
It is? Well, cancel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it that loud for everybody? Because I couldn't hear you over it.
No, it's basically I got to deal with the outro on that.
Okay.
So,
well, that being said, all fun tech bits aside, thank you very much for joining us, and I will hopefully see you next week. If not, I will definitely see you all the week after. And I'm going to go catch some Olympics now.
All right. All right, everybody, take it easy. Have a good one.
Bye.